Lovely opening. One ball into the right side. Very close to each other, first of all. So not a lot of cue ball movement necessary.
Only Cup. Give it up. Jason Shaw's walk-on song, and of course that's been adapted.
Yeah, and actually about the most recent Mosconi Cup in December 2025.
Well, never mind the white stripes. It's all about the black and yellow stripe. May be talking about these two as the two greatest European Mosconi Cup players ever, given the track record they both have already.
And accept a 20-30 degree angle on that 9-ball. Or maybe just screw it back, why don't you? I'm supposed to be the expert here.
Perfection from the German. Jason Shaw does not get here to claim the places in that, which will be awarded off the basis of the rankings. So, dream break in rack 1 from Filler.
Stun it off the rail. Requires a lot of precision. Perfect line. Floating rest, not letting the rest on the table, and that didn't go according to plan. The left side of the 3-ball, trying to get his cue ball behind the brown 7, you'd imagine. Delicate, delicate. Beautiful. Ooh. This might be good. 2 chances. And isn't it often the case? It's either both go
sitting for Filler.
Yeah, and you've talked about, we've done quite
because
a few.
It's a pattern that everyone has noticed. Surely it can't have escaped his attention.
So Joshua might actually think that jaw of that top left corner pocket. Nice.
And this is exactly can become as close to an unstoppable force as you're ever likely to see in this game.
No player in the world that wins matches by a landslide more often than Joshua does. What I put that down to is that get away with something sometimes, but when he gets to the table, he makes the most of it most often.
Just to move up to another level once he gets in control of things. And in the very early stages, that's exactly the position he's occupied. Shot at the 2 both times.
Will have a shot on the 2. Could still be okay. Would like to not let jump position. Well, I guess the alternative there was sometimes there is no alternative, or sometimes you would have to kick out a ball jumping lifelines. That's something for another time.
But whatever about that, with the rules as they are at the moment, should the players...
last 3, 4, 5 years have really been tightened up. They used to be about an inch bigger. And it really makes a difference, and it really...
There's attempting pots. Now, of course, they're not always attempting the pot, but it's been very, very low, the number that have actually gone in.
That's true. I guess sometimes career to cue ball into the red 3. Wow. Such a nice urgency about him in his, I don't know, the way he walks around the table in these kind of like small steps. Whereas Jason compete, right? It's just after the game, all is well between beat players.
Well, he isn't nicknamed Killer just because it rhymes with Filler. He really does have
thump of the cue ball, 3-rail, 4-rail position even, just to get an even, just somewhere about the right side pocket height to give himself an excellent position on the 8-ball. And
striding the stage here in Brentwood and producing play. It's really no contest. 3-0. Never in doubt, Rico. Never in doubt.
Nice. I'm so glad he made that. Alongside the 6. Oh, that amount of spin. just wasn't able to get to this. Rail to the 7 ball. I think that's a bit too containing for his liking. That is what he did. Also tried to use the 6 ball as a covering.
I think maybe he heard me talking about.
That doesn't have to be disastrous. That's a good shot.
Filler has potted plenty, and if he can take care of 5 more, he'll be 4-0 up.
Give Jason time. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do, really. He's going to have the same frame of mind. Hasn't really made big mistakes, right? Hasn't.
I do remember him attempting 1, but it was a very acute cut. And Filler flying out of the blocks, flying in to a 4 ounce with that Gordon.
That's beautiful. I think they've got all kinds of animals around there as well. I saw llamas in some social media posts. And I mean, the 2 ball can go in directly. The 2 ball can go in off the left. Yeah, Joshua was going to make it. No need. This a little bit of a. I mean, that is second prize kind of. And played a kick and stick. Yeah, that's what you get, right? I mean, if you're leading 5-0 down.
Ooh, well, for a moment there, he might have been hoping for some time. And if you can get to grips with that sight right method, Rico, and it works for you, it really can.
Playing with that alignment.
Yeah, well, Mark was actually going to retire in 2007.
4 off the rail into the 9. Ooh, got close, but no cigar.
Well, these guys both love getting out there on the main table in front of it.
And the first man ever to make it to the semi-final, right, Michael?
First British player to do so, yeah. He and Fraser Patrick. Of a UK Open. A done deal now. And with a very easy 8-9 combination, Jason Shaw finishes the
1 ball, track that to the left side pocket, then focus on the blue 2, and this is looking good. Bit of bottom left spin to weave his cue ball in between the red and purple, and back out.
We talked earlier about how I think what holds him back at times from being quite at Filler's level in that department.
This already started from the 2 ball, brown and 9 ball, or go further than that and past the 9 ball. Go cue ball. This is looking good. Motion whatsoever. Jason.
Oh, hang on. No, it's not going to get there.
And then by shot 4, you have to play a jump shot, and it's exactly what happened to Jason. Just too much talent required with every shot.
Sure, makes even half a revolution more than it did. It's all fairly straightforward for him to get back to. He's facing a 4-rack deficit again. Normal service resuming then for Joshua Filler. He leads this semi-final 5.
Ooh, a congregation of all kinds of balls. Yeah, so very thin contact. Nice.
For 10 minutes, but it might be worth giving it a go once or twice.
That'll work. Okay, can still see the 3-ball. Ooh. Great shot by Jason. Or nothing at all, just air. Great at the opportunity. Time to cash in.
These two have been Mosconi Cup teammates many times and doubles partners. The first 5 times they played together, they only lost once, but the last couple of times they've paired up, they've actually been beaten.
Yeah, and Jason, also a world record holder of the most consecutive balls potted in a different hustler, featuring Jackie Gleason and Paul Newman. Beautiful black and white movie. Consecutive balls.
I think he's had another go since and
Broke it again.
Popped it further. Yeah, well,
left side pocket. Ooh, hit the 1 ball a little bit too full. That's why it travels a little bit further. Very nicely played. And then yeah, and then with Jason missing that 1 ball in the side, I guess you can't really call 5-9 combo for 6-2.
and Shaw just can't make any inroads, can he? Oh, he's just playing so well.
In between black and purple. Ooh, that's too deep. So a little bit too much backspin.
Later in the year. And he was part of yet another winning Moscow. Been on 6 at this stage. So one day he may be chasing down.
And he missed that easy or fairly easy rack and made it harder and harder for himself, and eventually missed that straight in 6-ball jump shot. He did really, you never know how severely you're going to get punished.
So Jason's firmly on top in this semi-final, 7-2. He's made another 1 in the side. The 2 is going to drop as well.
Towards the 4, cue ball behind the 9 or 6 or the 7. Yeah. The elevation here. Ooh, that's not too far off, but far enough to let Joshua back. That many more, but Joshua, like I said before, he punishes mistakes. Of course, these two cue sports often compared. In snooker, if you make a mistake, you could lose the frame in one visit by your punishment will be.
Yeah, and it's funny how often we see players lose matches by fairly significant margins, but you can still just
going
point
through it. So often, just have to. It's really about self-management.
It was a very one-sided. This one would be a good deal closer. It may yet be, but it isn't looking like it at the moment. 3 in a row.
Yeah, and like you said, Michael, he's making multiple balls. I think it's the rounded.
Based on what we've seen so far and seeing it out from here. Getting within 2 of victory. You think of sporting greats who loved just destroying it for everyone, completely ruined the spectacle of a major final by just winning it so easily. And Joshua Filler, you feel, is cut from the... Right here, he's doing it to Britain's finest. Surpassed that mark as well a couple of years ago. Still 100% with making the one in the side in this match, Filler. Two's down as well.
Pink and yellow. Yeah. I mean, like a notch
on its own from time to time, but to keep doing it consistently, that's the sign of someone who's breaking really well. This is turning final.
Yeah, and just plays so beautifully, right? None of his strokes have played so well that he's created the distance and can relax a little bit more. But even under pressure, just delivers the cues so well. Plays the game so well, right? The format that is offered, the break that is required on the guy. But this gentleman really trains his socks off when he's back at home. And I think that they're building room in it.
There's some beautiful pool being played by Joshua. We've seen this many times over the years, but we still marvel at it. And Joshua Filler is already at the hill. He leads Jason Shaw now. Front.
Hey, hello, opportunity.
Oh, what a way to finish that would be. Yeah, just a bit too high.
Boom. There we see Jason. Pink 4 being close to the 3, that should be okay. But he can kind of only get straight in on the 5 ball, and that gives... So we'll probably, well, to make the 5 needs to leave himself straight in between purple and black, and then let the cue ball bounce a little bit off the rail, so keeps the pot very doable. Oh, yeah, never was, you know, it hit the rail pretty. This needs a little friendly bump, and won't get it in his current. Yeah, that's nice. Miss it. Slight disappointing.
Up and out of that very quickly, and a chance now for Filler.
Yeah, and just that speed,
even though these back-to-back semi-finals, and how if you're playing in the second one, you might not have much time before the final. It's usually how it, by the way this semi-final has gone. Been a bit of a disappointment from our point of view that there hasn't been more pool to watch between to have been in 2 UK Open finals. Now he's through to a third, and if he can win tonight, he will